2023 funds from, withholding our funds for a 2023 audit that is late, which we know it is, but 6 months less late than hers, she should not be targeting Orland Park residents. That's what she's doing. It's unacceptable. Go on to the next one.
Resolution determining the 2024 tax levy in compliance with the truth in taxation law.
Mr. Chairman,
Trustee Compass.
I move to adopt a resolution entitled, "A Resolution Determining the 2024 Tax Levy in Compliance with Truth in Taxation Law."
Second.
Could you give me a quick summary on this? There's a lot of information here, but as a total tax levy, what is the tax levy for next year relative to this year?
So we proposed it as flat. I'm leaving it up to the board if they want to propose a reduction.
And
I don't have it on me at the moment, but it's about 14 million.
it's 13.4, I think.
14.4, correct.
Yeah, if I recall. Since it was flat for so many years, I have a pretty good memory for what that is. Okay. One of our stated goals as a board has been to try and, even if it's slowly, to ratchet down our property tax. Now, I heard tonight we have $115,000 in savings from the lighting, and it's coming in a little bit under budget. So I would propose that we lower the tax levy, and we can always lower it further. This is the maximum amount that we can levy, is that, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
Correct.
So once we set this is the maximum amount we can levy for next year. So we can always lower it further than that. But I would recommend that we actually set a number that is lower, and then we work towards that. And then if we can shave off a little bit more, great. But every little bit helps. I know may not be a lot, but something is better than nothing. Does anybody on the board disagree?
No. Mr. Chairman?
Trustee Compass.
Just based off of an earlier comment in terms of overall property taxes going up, when in fact we lowered the tax levy, could you maybe give a little bit further explanation as to why some residents and not others are seeing an increase in property taxes?
Yes, last year we actually reduced it by about 6% on the village side of it all. One thing that happened with this, every 3 years, the county reassesses the property values. And then what they did is they actually shifted the burden of the property taxes onto the residents and not the commercial properties. So that's where residents are seeing their property taxes increasing, where it's actually on the county side, it's not our portion of the tax bill.
So as I recall, and people can go to the video on property taxes that I did, it lays all this out and it has the exact numbers. So I'm completely going from memory, but I think South Suburban homeowners had a 9.5% increase on the whole. I think Orland Park was higher, and businesses had a 17% decrease in their assessment. So even though we decreased our levy, and the way that levies work for people that don't understand is it's a fixed pie. So we're gonna levy an amount tonight. It's a fixed amount. And then whatever your value is relative to the total value of the town, you get that little sliver. That's your percentage. So it's proportions. It's back to junior high math is how they come up with that across every property in the village and for every taxing body in the village. So it's all spread out like that. And we actually lowered the size of that pie.
Correct.
So what that means is we've had more properties come online. We have more value. What that means is